Wow, you're not dead. No, I'm still here. Actually, my camera's a little off to the side for me. Yeah, I'm here. I've been keeping myself away for the last month plus because I've been pretty depressed lately. Today, somewhere between 8 and 6 hours, 8 and 6, no, 8 and 4, 6, sorry, 8 and 10. Yeah, somewhere like between 8 and 10 hours ago would be exactly 6 months since my wife passed away. And I knew Christmas would bother me because Christmas was my wife's favorite time of year. She always was feeling so good for Christmas because she got to buy presents for people. She got to make her nephew and her niece happy, and she'd always go overboard. And she'd buy gifts off buy things for the kids on the angel tree, um, and it always made her feel really good. So I knew Christmas would bother me. What I didn't think is that um, Thanksgiving would bother me. I never put much stock in Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, I'm one of those guys that usually volunteers to work on the holidays because why not? Thanksgiving to me was just a day to have a really big meal and sleep. Um, didn't turn out to be the case though. Even long before Thanksgiving got here, I uh, I hit a hard depression and I kind of locked myself away in Second Life with my friends. There's my friends Willow, Jack, Jenny, um, and my particular number one friend who's uh, who's been the most help. I'm really trying not to get too emotional. I knew I'd get a little emotional, but I'm really trying not to get too emotional. Uh, so yeah, one particular friend, you've heard me mention him several times already. That's Riddy. Um, it has been really good to have all of them around, but in particular Riddy. I've been fortunate that he hasn't really worked this month at all. It's just how his cycle goes. So he's been able to be around a lot. And at one point, it kind of caused a little stress, but the stress was more my fault in trying to do too much and not realize that I was trying to do too much. Because that's what I do, particularly when I get depressed. Um, I kind of throw myself at whatever game or whatever program or whatever I happen to be doing at the moment. I just throw myself at it full tilt, and that's what I was doing in Second Life. And I was trying to bury myself in too many things to do, where I couldn't pay attention to the fact of how I felt. Um, so that's what's been happening there, and unfortunately, some of that bled off onto Riddy, and was stressing him out as well. Much like me, only in a worse sense, he doesn't have the best of living conditions, and it's not my place to go into it. So that's the most I'm going to say about that. Just things at times can get difficult for him, and more often than me, which is saying a lot. Just my mind has been busy all this month plus, and that's I've been busy thinking about. when the time comes to move home, and I have not been doing what I'm supposed to do in terms of losing weight and saving money and paying off my credit cards, which needs to change starting January, and not because it's a new year. I didn't think about that when I decided that I need to get back on the ball. Eating better, I need to get back on the ball right away. But starting next month, I am literally taking my credit cards. As a matter of fact, I'm doing it already, and I'm just going to cut them up so I can't use them anymore. And hopefully I can pay them off as much as possible, because I'm going to need that extra money when the time comes. Being a year and a half away, maybe, because things could change between now and then, it's still a scary prospect. Uprooting everything and moving back to the mainland. Um, I need to be able to send my computer. I need to be able to buy a computer, one or the other. I need to be able to take my dogs with me, and I'm taking them on the plane one way or the other. And then dealing with all the stuff that's around this house. And there's just so much to do. It's a little overwhelming, even though hopefully it's in the distant future. Advantages when I move back to the mainland is I'll finally get actual high-speed internet. Yeah. I'll actually be able to get actual high-speed internet, and maybe I'll be able to upload better, and maybe I'll even be able to stream. Wouldn't that be something? So, am I going to start uploading again? Yeah. When? Tomorrow. I'm going to start uploading tomorrow. I need to get myself back on the ball. The only drawback is what am I going to upload? I got to be honest with you guys. And this is probably going to cause a lot of you to bounce out, which if you do, that's fine. But I am probably going to upload something else. I might start Mass Effect. I might be getting Fallout 4 relatively soon. Anything's possible. It's just a matter of what. I mean, Fallout 4, if it starts, is going to start a little bit later because I don't have it right now, so it won't be able to be uploaded like starting tomorrow. But things like Mass Effect or something like that, I may even go back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I bought but have never played. Anything's possible, but it's not going to be Euro Truck. I just don't want to play it anymore right now. It's a decent game. I do love it. It's very relaxing at times, but I just want to do something else. I'm not like BizSnap or Northern Lion or other guys out there that get a lot of views for their other games, but are really famous for one game. That's just not. It's just not me. I like a variety, and that's really what I want to go with. So beyond that, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I'm going to stay on that ball as best I can. You'll probably get your average 4 videos, 4 videos a day, a week. 4 videos a day. I wish. I wish. No, 4 videos a week, because even though I try and do 5, I usually always end up missing one day. Yeah, but there's a lot of things I want to do, a lot of things I'm going to do. It's just going to be a matter of time. If anyone's curious if I'm going to do or play any Battlefront, the answer is no. I was excited for Battlefront just like everybody else. I really, really was. But then I found out about it, and I found out, I mean, even the executives from EA have said that Battlefront may lack the depth that experienced or more hardcore players are looking for. The game looks beautiful, but you know, even Angry Joe said they fucked it up. I think he gave it a rating of a 5 out of 10, which is pretty harsh. But it went more the Call of Duty route, which you really don't hear that much of anymore, unless you're into the Call of Duty circle. Uh, but they went more the Call of Duty route than they did the Battlefield route, and that's what they should have gone. It's Battlefront, Battlefield would have made sense. There are people out there that said they would have been better off reskinning Battlefield 4 and selling it as Battlefront than to do what they've done. All the big and impressive and amazing things that used to be part of Battlefront are no longer there, like the space battles. I remember in Battlefront, I'm pretty sure it was Battlefront or Battlefront 2, the space battles, where you could fly from your ship into the enemy ship. And this was like a challenge to do this. Fly from your ship to the enemy ship, land in their hangar, jump out of your ship, jump into one of their ships, and then take off. And that was really something. But they've really kind of bare bones the game, and they put it behind a season pass that's ridiculous in price and even more ridiculous for what you get. And they're really just trying to cash cow this in pretty harshly, is what I believe. Um, they're cashing it in pretty harshly, and they're going to ruin the video game part of the franchise. They're really counting on the name selling the game than anything else. And I think it will to start, but if they continue to do this, people are just going to stop buying it. Um, People aren't going to care. They're not going to want anything to do with it. And that just, it's just depressing, because it was a chance for like Battlefront to come off again as a powerful franchise. But EA, as EA always does, would rather try and turn it into some kind of yearly cash cow, which makes me worry about other games that they could come out with, other licenses and titles they could use, like The Old Republic and Jedi Knight and things like that, and just how screwed up those games could be. Because truly, there hasn't been a really great Star Wars game, I guess, since, I forget what it was called, but the Apprentice, where you played Darth Vader's apprentice, his Padawan. I forget the name of it right now, but only the first one was good. The second one was terrible. But yeah, beyond that, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. So, no, I won't be playing Battlefront. And that kind of sucks, but what can you do, right? It's EA. I mean, when it comes to EA, think about it. The quality of Battlefield has gone down since EA has acquired DICE. The last game that I think DICE put out by itself was Battlefield Bad Company 2. Then EA acquired them. Battlefield 3 came out, which had its issues, but was still pretty good. And EA, and they've really fixed that. And then they came out with Battlefield 4, which was a debacle and a half, to say the least. Then they came out with Hardline, which was a basic reskin of Battlefield 4 and sold as another full game. And now they're doing Battlefront, which is more of a bare bones shooter in the line of Call of Duty than it is Battlefield, which is what it should be, is more to Battlefield. So, yeah, that tells you a lot right there. That a company as good as DICE in putting out games, the quality of their games have gone down because EA. I mean, the only company that really hasn't suffered under EA is Blizzard, and that's because Blizzard has the clout to say, "Fuck you, we're doing it our way." So uh, I don't know. Oh hush. So yeah, I'm starting to babble a little bit at this point. When I do that, it's time to wrap it up. So I'm going to wrap it up as best I can here, folks. So yeah, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. If you watch this far, let me just be fair with you. I'm either going to start tomorrow or Monday because I kind of forgetting this is the weekend. I may put something up tomorrow. I will definitely put up something Monday. Let there be no doubt about that. As a matter of fact, when you see this video, it's going to be Sunday. I'm going to upload it tomorrow. I'm going to upload this video tomorrow. Making plans on the fly. That's about how I work. I'm going to upload this video on Sunday, so you'll be seeing this video on Sunday. And I will be definitely uploading on Monday, okay? Might as well start on the weekday. I don't know what it'll be. I'm really heavily leaning towards Mass Effect. I've been actually having a craving to play the Mass Effect series from beginning to end again. I don't know how I'm going to play it. Paragon, Rebel, I'm not sure. But I want to play the Mass Effect series again. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing most likely. That could change, that could be different, but don't count on it. It's just I know the new Mass Effect is in the works, Mass Effect Andromeda. So I'm like, wow. Yes, the ending for Mass Effect 3 was disappointing, but the game itself was actually still pretty damn good. And if BioWare, who's I believe the people that put out Mass Effect, if I remember correctly, they've proven that they can learn from their mistakes. You look at Dragon Age 2 to Dragon Age Origins, and you can see where they went, we fucked up. Here's the fix. Now, Dragon Age Origins, granted, is a buggy game in terms of a bunch of things, but that doesn't mean it's not a great game. It really is a great game. So, most likely, Mass Effect. Hopefully I don't get hit too hard with like the music on it and whatnot in terms of copyright claims. But none of my other Mass Effect videos have been done, so. But I really feel a need to return. I wasn't able to return to the roots of the very first video game that I did a full playthrough from beginning to end, which is Far Cry 3. But one of the very first video gameplay uploads I did was Mass Effect letting the council die, which is something that a lot of people didn't do. You almost always rescued the council. No, I let the council die. I told the council, fuck you. Humans are taking over now. And that's I don't know if I'm actually going to do that in the game, but that's where I'm leaning right now. Although it could change, it could be something else. I play Armored Warfare a little bit. I play World of Warships still a little bit. I could upload some of that. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But we shall see. But that's going to be it for me, folks. This video's hitting 20 minutes, and that's at least 5 minutes more than I usually like to make my vlogs. So, yes, I'm here. Yes, I will be uploading. Yes, things will be getting back on track starting the 7th, Monday the 7th. No, Monday the 7th. Yeah, I'm going to go back in time and start over. Monday the 14th. The 14th. I'll be getting back on track. I promise you, I'll be getting back on track, okay? So, as you can see, I am feeling better for the most part. I am doing better, so chop chop, time to get off my wide butt here and actually do something. So this is gonna be one big bug. I'll see you guys on the 14th. For anyone who wants to stay for anything beyond Euro Truck, when American Truck Simulator comes out, I'll definitely be playing that a lot. But until then, I'm changing my format and I'm moving away from Euro Truck for a while. Done it before, do it again. I may not get 25, 30, 40, 50 views like I used to, but I got to go back to the roots of where I did this for fun more than anything else. And that's where I want to go with it. So, see you guys Monday. One Big Bugga signing out. See you then.